Are you a business analyst, maybe a new one, or you've gone through a training before, but you've been struggling to get jobs, in the market, and you've gotten so many unfortunately emails, right, and none has been successful? This video is for you. So I've gotten several questions from BAs in my B community, right, which you would like to join, and I'll show you how to get into my community at the end of this video, right? And many people actually have complained. Maybe they've gone for trainings in several places and they've not gotten a job, in the market. So in this video, I'll be taking you through the 7 reasons why you're struggling to get business analysis jobs, right? And I'll be giving you some solutions, on things that you can do. And I would like also to have your thought, in terms of which one are you doing well on and which one do you need like support on, And I'll be offering you my support in case you are interested to actually get into that. So let's go straight into that. And before I do that, I will always explain to you what a business analyst is, Who is that person that we call a business analyst? Because most times people mix it up and people go into too much of the niche when they are coming into the business analysis field. So if you want to know more about this, you can check my link up there in the video, or check my playlist of the business analysis. Then you begin to understand that. So there are always 6 things that BAs get into: enabling change, context of the organization, they define needs, to understand the needs and the users and the stakeholders, and they recommend solutions. They are not the one that solve the problem. They recommend solutions, where the stakeholder, the sponsors, or whoever they are, they pick from all those solutions, and they must deliver value. It's not just developing something new. It can be new, it does not mean it has value. There must be a value delivered to the stakeholders, and you need to know stakeholders. Now, how do you satisfy somebody that you don't know? These are the jobs of business analysts. But before I go, please click that subscribe link, on this YouTube channel, and try to click that like button so that other people like you might get wonderful content like this to help them fast track their career. And you know me, no time wasting. Let's go straight into the first reason why you've been struggling before now to get a business analysis job. Now, the first thing is the lack of relevant experience. So there are many employers out there, they prefer candidate that has practical and hands-on experience in the BA field. And sometimes if you are new into the field, there's always this challenge of having that relevant experience. And I see many people grin when they tell me, I've done training before, and it looks like people want someone who has been 3 years, 4 years experience, and I don't have this experience. How do I get this experience? There are several ways to do that by yourself as a business analyst. Now, the first way is that you can go through internship. That's the first thing. Second thing is that you can do freelancing with people. There are many startups out there. Volunteer yourself. And the last one that you can do is actually to do real world cases. Pick up a solution. For example, I was just giving somebody an idea sometimes back. I said something as little as developing a full BA package for a dating app can help you. Maybe a food delivery app, it can help you. Maybe for even your personal website can help you. Maybe just pick a business of yours, or maybe of a friend, of an uncle, of anyone, and try to build a solution for them. Something as simple as coming up with a prototype can really help you here. So you could see now that you can solve this problem, because it is when you get on it that you are able to get help right along the line. This is like the core, because you don't have the relevant experience, hands-on experience. It does not have to be in a real world scenario of a company. It's just for you to have an hands-on experience, then you're good to go into the field. The second thing why you don't even get called at all is you don't have the capability to tailor your resume and cover letter to the job you're applying for. There are tricks, and let me tell you the truth. The job market out there is not like the way it used to be 2 years, 3 years ago. The job market now, I can tell you, it's tighter than it has ever been. Let nobody lie to you. However, people are still getting the job. So there are things that you need to do, right? Which means that find a way to build a skill on how do I get my resume into the market. Because if you are not capturing the attention of recruiter, how would they call you for an interview, right? You are preparing for an interview, but you're not preparing for being called for the interview. No matter how good you are to pass an interview, if nobody is calling you, then you're wasting your time, So there are tricks of working on your CV. Learn that and you will give yourself an edge in the market. The third thing here is insufficient technical skills. Yeah, there are skills that are general for a business analyst. For example, if somebody might tell me today and say, I have CBAP. Yeah, if you have CBAP, if you look at the curriculum and the module of CBAP, for example, fantastic. If you go through BCS, for example, in the UK, fantastic. However, there are some little gaps. Yeah, if you are doing CBAP, for example, nobody will teach you SQL. Nobody will teach you Excel in your CBAP. You don't need to know Excel or SQL to pass CBAP, for example. However, in the marketplace, there are times in which some employer want you to have understanding of SQL, for example. They want you to understand Excel, Power BI, Jira, Azure DevOps, and methodologies, something such as like Agile, Scrum. At least have a good idea on them. You don't have to be a guru or an expert on them, but you need to have like a very good idea of them. So if you don't have these skills, most times when you get to the interview room, it affects your confidence and you're not able to push yourself forward, for that job. And somebody else come who has been well bred and who has been well grounded in all these things across. At the beginning, you need to understand, have like good experience, good knowledge of several things across board, because you don't know the industry you are going into yet. So you need to have understanding of all these things, at the beginning. So let's go to number 4. So the number 4, I will remind you once again, please click that subscribe button, because, right, I will always remind you, because that is what tells somebody, and also hit that bell. Hitting that bell is going to be helpful for you, and also that like button will help other people like you to find this content very useful. Number 4 is poor networking. Don't be a BA and you're in your bed. Don't be a BA, you're just in front of a computer, right? You need to have a good professional network. If you have a poor professional network, it can limit your opportunity. And I'll give you some things that you need to do. Go online, right? There are many event platforms today that several people put different program is. Go for tech program, go for tech event, go for manufacturing event. If you want to be a business analyst in manufacturing environment, for example, there are several manufacturing, should I use the word, seminars, workshop, like exhibitions that are available around you. What happens is you're not seeing them because you are not looking out for them. So join this kind of tech programs. Some company just raise fund, try to follow up with them. Networking can really help you a lot to meet other people. And when you go there, don't go there like, I'm just looking for a job. Go there like, I can help you solve problem, and talk about some problems which you have solved with your little project. This is how you connect with people. And let me give you a trick. The trick in networking is when you go to such events and you meet individuals, make sure it's about them. Make sure it's about you solving their problem. Let it not just be about you. This is how people remember you, because in your conversation, it's about them, not just about you. Right? Talk about how good you are, how you can help people solve problems. However, being interested in understanding what they want, what they like, and that can be the icebreaker for you. I've just given you tips of how you can connect with people. Now, let's go to the next one. Number 5. Number 5 is people want to go for an interview. There are tricks for interview. Oftentimes when I coach an individual, I do coaching session for like maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour. If you have an interview, when I see the JD and I see the CV used to apply, I can guarantee you that I can easily tell you, if I coach you for 1 hour for a job you're looking for, I can probably tell you that I have high percent guarantee that you will not be shocked when you get there. It now depends on whether you take what I coach you on or not, because the job description, having been an HR manager for over a decade and a half, when I see a job description and I know the CV used to apply, I have an idea of what you will be asked. People don't take time. They just think it's about reading about the company, knowing about the job, right? There are some questions that only experts will tell you and say, prepare for this, prepare for this, prepare for this. So I have the highs of an interview to be able to give you tips of what you need to plan for that interview. You need to plan for several scenario-based questions, And if you don't prepare for them, have your kind of answer that is more real, that is more live. You know what's going to happen? You won't get a job, because you'll be talking more from your head rather than from your heart. You'll be more mechanical. And when you're going for an interview, you shouldn't, as a BA, you shouldn't be mechanical. It's not just about the professional jargons. It's all about connections. You need to show a lot of understanding of relationship, how you can connect with your audience, because that's what you'll be doing as a business analyst. Now let's go straight to number 6. So the number 6 reasons why it's hard for you to get a job and you're struggling, in the market, is that With the introduction of technology and several things changing in different industry, right? There are several advancements today, and the rate of change in the last 18 months, 36 months is enormous. So you need to add a lot of more skill set into your skill, yeah, to really get you more competitive in the market. For example, a lot of companies are getting into data analysis kind of a project, automation project, digital transformation kind of work. Because of that, you need to understand how those niches actually work. For example, things like ERP systems, right? Because many companies are moving from their traditional legacy system into some ERP systems, or they are moving from one ERP to another ERP system. For example, maybe SAP, maybe things like Workday, Success Factors, right? A lot of people are now doing a lot of migration. They're trying to automate their processes. Their customer service experience are also changing. Things like Microsoft Copilot, for example. So you need to have some good understanding of some of that technology. That is why, reading journals, going to article, going to companies and read about technology that they are bringing to the market. For example, read about Google automation, read about Microsoft automation. For example, some resources are available free of charge for you in the space, or else you can just go to LinkedIn, for example, LinkedIn Learning, and pick digital transformation. What is it all about? What are the methods to transformation today, right? Automation, AI, and things like that, right? So if you can put those things together, it can also help you a lot, and it gives you an edge definitely in the market. And now we go straight to the final one. And I save this final one because this final one, even if you have done the 6, if you lose out on this 7th one, because this 7th one is a battle of the mind, and this is where the community comes to play, and I'll give you a solution on what you need to do to be able to address that. I hope that makes sense, right? So let's go to the final one. Yeah. So the final one is what I call the impostor syndrome. That's why I save this one as the final one. So as business analysts, particularly if you are new to the field, yeah, and you are trying to make this career transition, there are always this doubt that you have about your ability, about your competence, that you're not qualified. Oftentimes, even when you know you're good or you have tried your best, there's always the feeling of inadequacy that you have. It's a mental battle. It is not an academic battle. Sometimes you know the work, and I've seen newbies who are just aspiring business analysts, and I see few of them, they're good, they're hardworking, but there's this mental battle, right? Feeling like an imposter in the field. Oh, am I good enough? Oh, I've done this job for 4 years before I get a job. And even when they get a job, they have this fear, with them. This is the reason why I want you to know. Let me give you a confession. Every one of us feels this all the time. There are times in which it can stay with you for weeks, for months, right? And if you get support on time, you can quickly snap out of it on time. This is the reason why I want to introduce you to the solution to all this problem. You need help in any of this area, feel free to reach out, right? So what you need to do is that get the support. This is where you need a mentor. If you want to overcome imposter syndrome, you've done your part, the technical skill you have, interpersonal skills you have, you understand the BA very well, you know what to do in an interview. But when you get to the interview, you realize that you underperform because of your mental challenge. Get a mentor, get a community, engage in that community. And I want to say that do not just get into a community, engage in a community, create connections. In speaking with people and also listening to them, you know what happens is that you learn a lot of things and they calm your nerves. You will see somebody who is like you, who just get a job. When the person get a job, you feel like, oh, this person, I think I know more than this person get a job. It gives you more confidence that you know enough to get a job, in that market. This is why I want to introduce you. Whether you've done a BA training somewhere before, or you need a refresher course for BA, or you want to be part of a community where you can ask questions, maybe you're just picking up a job as a business analyst, you need a support, you can join our elite BA community. You are using this link. Go to your browser and type this linktree/peoplearm.io. Put it on your browser. You will see links and you will see there's a group you can join there, which is the elite BA community. Join the community, yeah? Come to the community, come and ask questions, yeah? If you're also willing to share, come and share in the community. And the second part is we have a BA school, our elite BA school coming up, yeah? In the next few weeks, next month actually, we're coming up. I want you to join and enlist by going to this link, peoplearm.io/elite BA school. Put down your name, put down your details, then we'll communicate with you. For those that register, that pre-register by filling this form, they get a discount. They are the first set of people that we give an advantage to. Our Elite BA school is not for everybody. Yeah, it's not for everybody, by the way. And we are very conscious about the number of students we take into our community. If you are interested, why we call it a Elite BA community is we teach what others don't teach, right? We address you from the academic point of view, build your intelligence, and most importantly, build your confidence to go for the market and prepare you for the real life market scenario. If you want to go and write your certification, we also offer you support to be able to write your, if you want to write your CBAP. In 2-3 months, you write your CBAP and you're certified if you are interested. So click the link below to join our Elite BA community and also to enroll in our Elite BA school. Until I see you again, my name is Olade Amons. I'm called The Strategist. There's a playlist. You will see it in the description below for BA. You want to learn several things about BA. Just click that playlist and subscribe to that playlist and you will see tons of video there. If there's a topic you want me to take as related to tech generally, as related to career generally, you can drop it on the comment box and be sure I will take it up and we'll come back and share that with you. Guys, thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Okay? Bye. Peace out.